Hey John, my name is Lee Terabianic, and in this video I'm going to show you three things that you can do today to help bring in more customers to your business. Seen you guys on Facebook and you were running the ad and just wanted to take a look at your website, and I noticed that you were missing a couple key elements to where you guys could be pulling in a ton more business for the services that you do offer. So let's get right into it. The first thing I want to talk about is content. So you got to remember, Google is just a crawling website and all it can do is read. So you want to have a lot of content, and Google typically likes to see around 1,500 words of content on a home page. So as we scroll down on your website here, the J-line, stripping, seal coating, and snow plowing, I like your guys' logo. One thing I can suggest is up in this services tab, this be a drop-down menu to where it has your services listed for each page. So I see you have them listed down here: asphalt repair, line striping, seal coating. So what you do is make this a non-clickable link in a drop-down menu, and those three services, boom, 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 be right there. So if somebody was coming to your website and they knew they wanted, snow plowing, or if they wanted line striping, they could click on it and then it'll take you to that page, and that whole page will be dedicated to that service, along with the content and keywords, which is we're going to get into your keywords here shortly. That is the main focus and one of the biggest parts in Google, alongside backlinks, and we're going to talk about that as well too. But back to your home page here, you do have a nice layout, but like I said, you're lacking in content and keywords. You do have your services, a couple nice pictures. I see you guys have great pictures, so that would make building out this website right very easily. You do have a nice little form down here, but I suggest putting this right up at the top, right in this header right here, so people know that there is a form, because sometimes they might not scroll all the way down and even they might miss it. So get that right up in the header, so if they know they need you, they can fill out that form, send a direct email right to you. And also I suggest adding a Google map. That's big for Google, so they know your location. You just embed a Google map. I could help out with that as well. So that's content. So I did a quick search for seal coating, Binghamton, New York. Now, Bat Seal is in first, bgsealcoating.com second place. You guys are not on this page for anything. That's because you don't have any content, and I'm going to show you that. But I wanted to see what kind of content BG had. So as you can see, they do have a fairly nice website. They need the same type of thing with the services. They got their services listed here, but no content. So that's a good thing. We were to go out and get that 1,500 words for yours, we would easily beat them in that aspect. But now let's go back. So this part right here is called the Google Map Pack, and this is or GMB, or Google Business Profile. Now, as you can see, Burgo Seal Coating LLC is in first place. And what ranks you in this section here is called citations. Now, a citation is your name, address, and phone number listed in directories across the web, like Yellow Pages, Yext, CityStar, Facebook, YouTube's even one of them. But I have a tool I use called WhiteSpark CA, and this tells me how many citations Burgo Seal Coating has to claim that top spot. So I plugged in his information. This is a local citation finder, Binghamton, New York, and it's showing he only has 2 citations. So I wanted to see what kind of citations he has. That's very beatable. He only has 1 citation source, which is giving him a backlink, and that's Facebook. So we're to go out and get 100, 200 of these, which I have access to. As you can see, most businesses have 40, 20, 30, 36, so he's easy to beat. We could easily get up in that top 3, and a lot of traffic comes from this. About 30% of traffic comes from this GMB section. So like I suggest, getting 100, 200 of those, plus that's getting your name out there in more directories for people to be able to find you when they're looking for seal coating services, line striping, plowing, whatever. So now let's go back. We're back on this page here. This bottom section here is called the organic section. And as you can see, Bat Seal's in first place when you type in this keyword, and BG Seal Coating. Now, I looked at both of them. I wanted to touch base on BG Seal Coating. So I have another tool I use called Ahrefs. Now this is going to show me a basic overview of your site and the stats. So this UR and DR number are very important. And as you can see, I don't know if this is a newer website, but you have no trust flow right now to your website. I think it might be newer. And this DR is the backlink strength that you have. Now, a backlink is what ranks you here. you consider backlink like votes for your website. So that's when one website links back to your website. So the more backlinks you have pointing to your website, the better your ranking will be in Google's eyes. Because if more people are willing to link to your website, that means they're willing to send their traffic to your website. And you want relevant backlinks, not just from, say, Pizza Hut giving you a backlink because you guys don't sling pizzas for a living. You want relevant sources in the same type of business that you guys offer giving you backlinks. They're stronger and more powerful. So as you can see, you only have 6 backlinks right now coming from 4 websites. And the do follow link right here is the only ones that transfer power, and you only have 1. That's why you have no scores yet. And you're only ranking for 3 keywords, which is big time bad news, because keywords are what Google finds throughout your content, and that's because you have no content. So let's look at your competitor. So he has a 16 and a 0.2. You think, oh wow, that's good. No, that's very bad and very beatable. A 16, this number goes up to 100, and the DR is a 0.2. So that's telling me, yeah, he has 322 backlinks, but they're garbage backlinks and they're spammy backlinks. He only has 5 that are transferring any power. So, but he is ranking for 36 keywords, and he's getting 40 traffic from that for right now. So that's 38 possible jobs he's getting right now. But let's go in and look at his keywords, and I'm going to show you the volume. So let's see. Line striping Binghamton. That's getting searched 60 times a month. That's the volume. This is a monthly figure. KD is how hard it is to rank for it. So 0. That means there's not many people with this keyword in their content. He's in first place for that. We know we can beat him. He's getting 22 traffic just from having this keyword in his website and in his content. So that could be you by getting up in this first place. You could be getting this type of traffic just from having 1 keyword. But what I would do is go through all the keywords on all your competitors' websites and pick out the best ones that are pulling the most volume with the lowest KDs, and that's the ones we target, and we add content to your website with these in it. And I'm going to show you an example of that shortly. But let's see what else there is. So B&G, that's his actual name. Seal coating and stripping, 90. Parking lot sealing and stripping near me, 80. Parking lot seal coating and stripping, 20. Parking lot sealing and stripping, 200 searches a month with a 4 KD. Snow removal, Binghamton, NY, 20 searches a month for that with a 0 KD. Let's go down. NY seal coating, 40. Parking lot crack fill, no. Parking lot supplies. Let's see, snow plows, Binghamton, that's for people looking for snow plows. Parking lot coating, 20 searches. Parking on pavement, no. Parking lot supplies. Line stripping, Binghamton, 60 searches and 0. So there's a good 3-4 keywords that we know is focused in Binghamton that are direct for your area, for your services. That is pulling 60. I think the other one was like 80, and then another 60. That's 120 possible searches a month just for having those 3 keywords in your content. Now, like I said, I would dig through and I would type in snow plowing, and I would type in line striping and seal coating and find all those keywords and get content built around those and then add it onto your website. So when someone, now this is an example of what that looks like. So we did this website for a plumber out in Woodland Hills. Boom, main keyword right there, plumber, Woodland Hills. That was getting 200 searches. Now, I could show you his numbers from what he was and what he is now, and he is booming. But as you can see, we got his services listed, click to action. And here, Woodland Hills plumber, that's a keyword. Woodland Hills plumber in his content. Woodland Hills plumbers with the S. You want to get all equations. Plumber, Woodland Hills. Plumber, Woodland Hills. So when someone types Woodland Hills plumber and it's in this and there, and if you're powerful enough, you're going to get that business because it's in your content. Google recognizes it throughout your website. That's what you want to rank for. Someone's looking for that. We know people are searching this exact phrase. Boom, that link is made. So as we go back to yours, you're only ranking for 3 keywords. Line striping Binghamton, that's a good keyword, 60. It's just you're in 78th position. That's the 7th page. No one ever goes there. Seal coating and line striping, 20. You're on the 78th page. J-line, 20 and 25. That's your name. And you're not even in first position for your name. So I know it seems like it's a lot to do, but this is what I do, and I have great references, and I'd love to help you out with this stuff. If you're interested and we can talk some more and chat, I'd love to. My name's Lee. Phone number's 570-240-5257. We could do a quick overview. The first thing was content. You need 1,500 words on your homepage with those important keywords listed throughout. Second thing was citations. Get some citations for your business, your GMB listing if you have one. If not, I can help you create one. And then we add those citations, get you up in this top 3, and you're going to see a big change in traffic coming in. And the third thing was backlinks and link juice. You need more relevant sites pointing at your website to show Google that your business is the authority. So if you implement these strategies today, you could be #1 across Google. You can either go with this information I provided you today with and do it on your own. I'm totally cool with that. But if you want the most effective route and want to save yourself the time, give me a call, 570-240-5257. Once again, my name is Lee, 570-240-5257. I look forward to hearing from you, John. And again, I'm not too far. I live down in Lenox. If we end up, becoming buddies, I'd love to come meet up with you and we can discuss all this stuff, or we could do it over a Zoom call. But yeah, I look forward to hearing back from you, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Any and all feedback is greatly appreciated. Have a great day.